Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of AndrewsFootball.com. Welcome to my 3-round AFC West mock draft. Now, if you're new to my channel and you're wondering, hey, am I in the right place? I just got one question for you. Do you like football? Because if you do, you're in the right place. Now, here's the thing. I have had Chiefs season tickets since 1989. I am a diehard Chiefs fan. But this is not a Chiefs fanboy channel. This is a channel where I talk all 32 teams. So please, if you're a Chargers, if you're a Raiders, if you're a Broncos fan, please put a comment below. Please follow. I want to hear from you guys. This is not going to be a channel where we trash another team or another team's fan base. We basically want to talk to 32 different teams. That's my whole point of creating this, is that I want to hear from different fan bases what you like and don't like. So let's start the draft here. I'm going to go ahead and switch my screen over, minimize this. We're going to start the mock draft here. Okay, we got the Broncos, we got the Chiefs, we got the Raiders, and the Chargers. It's still weird calling them the Los Angeles Chargers and the Vegas Raiders, so it's very, very strange. All right, we're going to go with the default here. As you see here, I have my own big board. We're not going to use that. Normal 3-round mock draft, and off we go. All right, pick number 6 here. And I think Herbert's going to be the pick. So we're going to go Herbert. They could go tackle, but this is a deep enough draft you can probably get a tackle. The Raiders at 12. Unlike most people, I think that they are not going to take a wide receiver early on. The guy that I would take would be C.J. Henderson. Javon Kinlaw is a great pick, and he is going to be a Raider. I know Raiders fans are going to hate that. I think that if you're the Broncos, you need more help at offensive line than you do wide receiver. I know Broncos fans would hate the fact I would give up Judy or Jefferson here, but you need help on the offensive line more than you need wide receiver, in my opinion. My opinion's a little different than most people. Jerry Jeudy should not be available at 19, and the thing is that I know Gruden hates rookie wide receivers, but I can't turn down Jeudy at 19. That's just crazy. That should never happen. So even though I know Gruden hates rookie wide receivers, I don't know how you turn that down. So that's going to be the pick here. Kansas City at 32. This is kind of a tough one. You need help in some variety of ways. One of the things I think as a Chiefs fan you really need some help with, and you can get them here. You know what? I want to say linebacker, but AJ Espinoza. Oh, wow, that would just be great. That's going to be the pick. He's one of my favorite picks. So he's going to be opposite Frank Clark, and I think he could start. Okay, remember what I said about tackle, you needing a tackle. Now, I know Cleveland's ranked higher than Jackson, but are they going to take a Boise State guy or a USC guy in LA? Of course, they're going to go with the USC guy. He's only 20, so that's a perfect fit. Probably a day one starter on the left side. He's going to be a good one. Okay, Broncos are coming up here. A wide receiver. I don't know if you want to go Hamler. Is that too rich? Donovan Peoples-Jones. Ooh, but you know what? You're talking about Ruggs. You get Ruggs light here in Hamler. So Trevon Diggs is a good one. AJ, I think you gotta take Terrell here. Terrell is going to be the pick. That's a guy who should go in the first round. So go ahead and take him. You could probably get a receiver in the third, at least in this draft. And the picks keep going and going. We have to wait till we hit Kansas City at 63 here. And here at 63, corner, interior offensive line, running back is I think it's too rich, running back and linebacker here. Wow, this is a tough one. This is one of my favorite players, but I really think they need a corner. I like Dantzler a lot. I know a lot of people don't, but this is my mock draft. I love this kid. I think he could be great. So we're going to take Dantzler here in the second. It's a little rich, but it's a position of need here with Kansas City. And you went with quarterback and offensive tackle here. You do need a corner. You could also go with best player available here. Best player available, Ashton Davis. You really don't need a receiver. Again, Ayuk, Pittman. Ooh, but you know what? This is my draft. Ayuk does not belong in the third round, so we are going to take him. The Chargers just ace this draft. The Broncos coming up on 77. Mad because they also are waiting for that wide receiver. Let's see here. Who would be the best receiver available? Oh, wow. Claypool, Edwards, Jefferson. All three of these guys are pretty good. You pick at 83, so let's see who's the best player just available. I don't think you go running back. I really want to pick Wilson, but you already went tackle in the first round. I don't think you double dip. You don't need a tight end. You definitely don't need that. So what do you do here? Here you go ahead and Willie Gay. If you watch some of my other videos, this is a former 5-star player. He's not going to be available at 82, but since he is available, we're going to go ahead and take him. The Broncos get a really neat player here at 77. The Raiders here at 80. This is actually a good fit for Troy Pride Jr. You can also go Darnay Holmes. We'll use the board this time. I don't like doing this, as you can tell, but we'll go ahead. Terrell Burgess out of Utah is also an interesting pick here. Could you pick Hurts if you're Gruden? The answer is yes, you could. But we'll go ahead. Troy Pride Jr. Get you another corner here. I forgot you had back-to-back picks. I should have been paying attention. You know what? We're going to use the board, and normally I don't do this, but we're going to use the board. Antonio Gibson's an interesting pick here as running back. Yes, I'm fully aware you got Jacobs. You can also use another one. I know they have Jalen Richard, but get another dynamic here. Let's see here. Is a wide receiver available? Do you want to go Claypool? Bryan Edwards is one of my favorite players in the draft. He's very, very similar. Oh God, he really is. He's really a good player, though. I know that having two big players and not having any speed means a lot, but we're going to go that direction anyway. Next up here, Cole Kmet is a really good pick, and he should not be available. Ooh, I know Gruden likes these receiving tight ends here. Well, let's see here. What have we picked so far? Kinlaw, Judy. These are day one starters. Troy Pide. These guys are all guys that could really help out. You gave a lot of money in free agency to your right tackle, so I don't think you really need it. Jake Fromm, does that fit? No, it doesn't. You already went defensive tackle. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Let's go Kavion Wallace. He can do a lot of different things here. That's kind of an interesting pick here. I can see Raiders fans booing me right now. Broncos here. We went wide receiver, linebacker, corner, offensive tackle. According to this, interior offensive line, interior defensive line. Wilson is a tackle. Rashad Lawrence is a pretty good player right here. You can go with edge or safety, but this is a guy, I think at 95, he's 93. It's good value. So next is Kansas City, and this is one of my favorite players in the draft. He's a Herm guy. I'm telling you right now, Chiefs players, I know he's a third down player. I really want to pick him. Ooh, man. You could also, Troy Dye is an interesting pick also. But you know what? Oh, man. I'm going to do it, man, because I just really like this guy, and this is going to be just for fun. And that's the end of my mock draft. I can feel fan bases from all four of these teams really hating me right now. I sincerely believe that could be true, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at these picks anyway. Denver. Jedrick Wills, I think offensive line is more important than wide receiver. So that's why you get a guy. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a Pro Bowler year one, or you could have him be your day one starter on the left side. It depends where you want to play him. I think he's the best offensive lineman that the Broncos get. He starts on the left side, just dominates. Maybe I don't know what you do with Bowles though. AJ Terrell has no business being available at 46, so you got to take him. Willie Gay Jr. has every athletic attribute possible for a linebacker. Go ahead and take him. And then you have a really good defensive tackle. Doesn't really replace the loss of Derek Wolfe, but he's a solid player right here. So I do like this. Denver gets two guys with that are prospects, and then I think it's Terrell and Wills, two starters. Kansas City, AJ Espinosa next to Frank Clark. I love this personally. I think a lot of Chiefs fans would really hate this, but I really would love this. I love AJ Espinosa. I don't think he's going to be available at 32. If he is, Kansas City will jump right on that. Cameron Dantzler, this is one of my favorite players. I've heard a lot of negativity about him. Had a bad 40 time. I don't think it matters. I think he's a great player. And then Eno Benjamin. I know a lot of people are saying, running back. This kid can play. He can do a variety of different things. You can use him in the slot. I know running back isn't that big of a need, but I really like this guy. It's my mock draft, so I had some fun. All right, the Raiders here. I know the Raiders hate rookie wide receivers. That's why you pass on Judy here. Kinlaw's a day one starter. He is a monster. Chiefs fans are going to hate him. Then Chris Jones. No business being available at 19. I know Gruden hates rookie wide receivers, but you can't pass up Judy at 19. This is one of the crazy things about the draft. Troy Pride Jr. plays in the slot. Will help on special teams. I really like this kid. Antonio Gibson, kind of a wild card, but bottom line, Jacobs is your bell cow. Jalen Richards, a third down back. This is just another guy. Have a committee there. This guy won't hurt you. Kavion Wallace. Remember, Jonathan Abram was coming off of an injury. He should be good to go. But bottom line, having another safety here, and he will also help on special teams. So I really like this. I could see the Raiders not being happy, but how do you pass up Judy at 19? The answer is you can't. All right, finally, the Chargers. You get your future quarterback in Justin Herbert. Is he your day one starter? I'm not sure, but this would be a really, really, really good move. You get your starting tackle. There's two really big holes, left tackle and quarterback. Well, you get them at 1 and 2. Brandon Ayuk, I think it's a first-round talent, so you get him in the third round. Pair him up with Keenan Allen, a different type of receiver. You use Ayuk in the slot, Allen on the outside, even though Allen can play in the slot too. Great complement to each other. So I feel pretty good about this draft for the most part. I know there's some question marks here. I failed to touch base on Bryan Edwards. This is one of my favorite players. Yeah, he's very similar to Courtland Sutton, but this guy can play. So Denver had a really good draft. We're going to go and get out of here. And listen, hey, these are my 3-round mock drafts. These are my opinions. I voiced what I want, or I voiced what I would pick. I want to know what you want. Drop a comment below. Guess what? Monday, tomorrow, 1st-round mock draft. I'm excited. You should be excited. So, hey, listen, subscribe, share with your friends, and hey, I'll see you tomorrow.